Sometimes in Access you want to modify the controls, the form controls. If we open up our form, tours entry form, then we click on our layout view. Remember that when you click on layout view, you now have a different availability of ribbons. We're going to come over here and click on the property sheet. And what opens is the property sheet that has all the background stuff running in it. Well, what we're going to do is click on this category, combo box, and in the default value box in the data tab, you want to type in the word adventure. And what that will do is every time you create a new form, the category will automatically default to adventure, but then you can choose a different one if it's a different type of tour that you're putting in. But let's just pretend that our company does more adventure tours than anything else. That's why we would want to set that default in there. If you click on the Format tab of the property sheet, and you click on the tour number label, you can see how the property sheet information changes as you click on a label versus a combo box or one of the other fields that you needed to click on. If you wanted to come in here and put a space in between tour and number, you could click right here and put your space in. You could do that with all of these so that you could get your spaces in to separate these label names. You could also have come over here and done it through your caption as well if you would have wanted to use your property sheet. You can also select several of these at a time just by clicking, holding down the Shift key, and then clicking all the rest. Clicking on each one of the labels. And then if you go to your Home tab and you click on Right Alignment, now each of those should be aligned to the right, but for some reason this box is not the same width as the other, so it's not appearing to be right aligned. But if we change the size of it, you can see that now it is. Sometimes you also want to create calculations in your form, and we're going to change to design view to do that. What we want to do is to click somewhere to deselect all of our selection that we did have selected, and we're going to come up here and we're going to click on our text box button, and we're going to click between the duration and city button right here to put a new label in. So somewhere in between there you can just select it to put it in. And where it says right here text 18, we're going to double click in there, and we're going to type tour end date. And then on the other side in our control area, we're going to type in equals, and then you have to put in a bracket, and you have to put in the field name. So we're going to put in tour start date, close your bracket, and your brackets are beside of the letter P on your keyboard, not using the Shift key. Then we're going to put in a plus sign, and we're going to put in a bracket, duration, and another bracket, and then press enter. And that sets that up. Now, one thing we have to do now is we have to move some of these around. So we're going to make this window just a little bit bigger. And I'm going to select each of these to see if we can just move them all at one time down. And that way we'll have room to move this down as well. Okay, now if we go back to view, you can now see that you've got your tour start date. It's going to last for 7 days, and then you have your end date. So that is the way you would modify your controls, and you would also add in any calculations.